this is something quite special. This is an Audi Rs7 which is pushing 710 brake horsepower and 1100 Newton meters of torque. Wow. For a quick drive in this in a second, but I'm going to walk around with the owner who doesn't want to be on camera, so that's cool. We're going to walk around and just talk about some of the details before hitting the road and seeing what this thing is like. Also, thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed to my channel recently. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support, especially this early on the channel. So many more things to come, but first let's have a look at this Rs7. So I'm here now with the owner Manny, and we're just going to walk around and talk about a few of the options. And you've done quite a bit of work to this as well, haven't you? Really?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
So it's had a stage 2, is it an ECU tune?
Yeah, stage 2 plus, done by MRC Tuning.
Okay.
In Banbury.
Cool.
They've worked on the map as well as a gearbox map, which is, I think it's a TCU map.
Okay.
Pushing quite decent power at the moment. Probably sitting at 710 brake horsepower with about 1100 Newton meters of torque.
That's mad. Yeah. I can't get my head around the numbers on this. So 710 brake horsepower,
yeah,
and 1100 Newton meters of torque, which is, if you think about other cars that are in that kind of bracket, you're looking at GT2 RS,
yeah,
700.
Yeah, for the.
So.
I mean, even I'm still due to go back. It can be. I've seen RS6, RS7s push around 740, 750 mark.
So you're going to chase down that 750?
Yeah, I'm going to chase those numbers.
Yeah, because there's things you can do to this. Probably just eke out a little bit more. You haven't got an intercooler in there, or
no, nothing like that. To be honest, you don't even need to. They've done the high pressure fuel pumps.
Okay.
That have been upgraded. Race plugs, obviously, and the actual air filter.
Okay, cool.
That's it really. It's got the downpipes, so decat downpipes from Perron.
We'll have a quick walk around and have a look. So yeah, you've had the ECU stage 2 tune on that, which has just pushed that up to a ridiculous 700 brake horse, 1100 Newton meters of torque. And then the calipers, I really like what you've done with these calipers, because they
we've gone for the Lamborghini orange.
You've colour matched that. Is that an actual Lamborghini colour?
That's the Lamborghini colour, yes.
That's cool. And they're carbon ceramic brakes as well.
Ceramic brakes, yeah. So,
which you need when you've got.
Power.
Yeah, you need that when you've got 700 brake and 1100 Newton meters of torque. You need to be able to stop that, and they should last quite a long time as well.
I've read minimum up to around 80 to 100,000 miles.
Okay, wow.
So you shouldn't have an issue.
So you shouldn't need to worry about those at all.
I hope not, because they're expensive.
Yeah, very expensive. And then you can see also the clearance you've got here. Have you had this? Have you had spacers put on this?
So it's currently dropped. I've got a DRC system, so it's not the usual. A lot of cars come with drop links.
Okay.
Based on air ride. I've dropped this 20mm all round on H&R springs at the moment. I am looking at the option of to the possibility, but I think so far it sits quite well.
Yeah, it does. It really sits perfectly. I think the stance of this car is crazy, and then it's a satin black wrap as well. Is that right?
It's done by Wrench Studios.
Wrench Studios. They've done a great job as well, and I think personally, I'm a big fan of satin black wraps. I think, you know, if I had one of these, it would be the first thing I did was make it satin black, and you've
Stealth mode.
you've de-chromed it as well.
Yeah, so dechrome was done. Dechrome was probably the first thing I did.
So this all originally here is this way it's gloss black here. This was all chrome. Okay.
Just to give you the tints were done, and then obviously the front grille.
Yeah, the front grille. I like you've got this little splash of red here as well, and also just to make note that this is actually going to be blacked out as well. But we couldn't work out how to put it on before we started filming, so this is going to be all blacked out as well, all ready to go. And obviously you got the rings as well, which are all these are like a gloss black as well, which looks cool. Oh yeah, here we go. So that's what's going to be going on. Let me just focus in on that. I'm not sure if you're picking it up, but you can see it's all blacked out here as well. So that's just one of the last finishing touches really, and then it's completely murdered out.
Yeah.
What I do like, and when I first saw this car, is the fact that you haven't smoked out the front lights.
No, I haven't. Yeah.
But I actually really like that because I think you got a bit of contrast going on.
With it, yeah.
And then
there's a tiny bit of tint on the rear, which you'll see.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Sets it off quite well. I've not gone too dark on that.
So we just head round to the rears, and then actually we talk about the exhaust tips, because it's not the full system, but
it's not the full system. It's just the tips, the acrophobic tips.
Tips.
Yep. They're carbon as well, so it sets it off quite nice.
Yeah, let's have a quick look. I'm not sure if we can pick up here, but yeah, you've got the carbon tips there. It looks really cool. And then yeah, you've blacked out this as well, because this would have been chrome as well. Excuse the dirt, but it looked quite cool dirty anyway. I'm not sure if the camera's doing it justice, but I love to see a car that's got a bit of dirt on it because it shows it's being used. And then obviously we've got this blacked out as well, and you can see there's the tint on the rear.
That's factory.
That's all stock, is it?
That was factory. I didn't mess around with the rear, which is
okay.
Nice.
I do love the shape as well. I think this is my favourite angle standing here. And when you have the active aero that comes up as well, it just completely transforms the rear of the car and it just makes it look really aggressive. And those slightly flared wheel arches as well, you can just see them. It just gives you a bit more of a stance on the road.
Just obviously with the exhaust setup, we've got the pair-on downpipes, which are 3.5 inch. Allows more breathing space for the car, and then a Miltech non-resonated system to finish it off.
Okay.
With the acrobatic tips.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of everything there.
Yeah, you've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And then what about the side skirts down here as well? Are these
Stock.
that's all stock?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think what makes it look like you've done work to it is the wrap.
The wrap, yeah.
I think the wrap really sort of accentuates the lines and that sharp line
you can see,
coming through here. The wrap really sets it off. So we're going to jump in now. I'm going to go for a quick drive and just see what this thing sounds like, because at 700 horsepower with those tips, this thing sounds mad. Bless you. Oh, right, so go for a little drive. I haven't told you, but last time I was in an Rs7 it broke down.
Oh yeah.
So
let's hope we don't get the same outcome this time.
I was on the start line at Goodwood and it broke down. All these things flashed up on the dash and they had to throw me out of it and put me in something else. Not that I want to tempt fate or anything, but
what was the replacement?
it wasn't too bad. I was in a V10 Plus. It's been raining, so the roads are a little bit. There's the torque as well. You really feel that. I can't get my head around that torque number.
Wow,
That's the most impressive thing for me. When really 700 horsepower is impressive enough, but the fact that you've got that torque up to 1100, and we were discussing off camera as well that I think any more than that you're going to be starting
your gearbox will start having issues,
and your diff as well is going to start. You're going to put a lot of stress through your differential. But this thing sounds crazy. Just listen to the pops and bangs.
saying that, it actually comes with them stock. So Audi have already kind of mapped it in.
So that's just you opening the valves up.
That's
and
me
it just,
opening the valves
just
up,
goes.
and yeah, they've tuned it so it's more pops and bangs. But like I said, Audi have already implemented that from the beginning.
And the tune that you've had is a gearbox. You've gone for
yeah.
Cool.
On a dyno. Good thing is on comfort. This has got no drone or anything like that. It's
well, they make these cars so they're very well. Their sound insulation on these is really good.
But even the valves only open up after 3,000 revs.
And also another thing that I really like about this is that they close down 4 cylinders.
Yep.
So the fuel efficiency is actually really good when you're cruising down the motorway.
When you're cruising, but it's really hard to cruise.
Yeah, you can't help it, can you? That's the problem. When you have a car like this, you're very trigger happy. And what MPG have you got this down to?
I don't.
I would say you have this sub 10 if you the way you drive. You can. Yeah.
I mean, on the motorway, driving reasonably, say about 60, 70, you can hit the 30.
Yeah. Which is what makes this car so great. Is you've got the best of both worlds with it.
Yeah.
You can have some fun.
But when you want to be aggressive, then you're going to see that major impact on. But again, when you buy this sort of car, you shouldn't really look at MPG because you know you're going to take a hit, and you bought it to enjoy it.
Yeah. This is a proper ASBO car. This.
But the best thing about having an ASBO car is there's no drone. Otherwise, you know, even with the CLS, when I had the CLS, there was, when I was driving normally, I could still.
Yeah, and it's.
With this, it's peaceful when you want it to be peaceful.
I mean, just listen to it now.
You can't hear much.
There's nothing. There's so much more to give in that as well. It just kept going. Feels loose as well. I mean, it doesn't help that the roads are slightly damp in the shade, but
just all I had to do was put my foot down.
I'm lost for words. I've got sweaty palms. You really feel that this car is on the limit though, because of the torque figures you've got. It's almost uncontrollable at times. Whereas, and it's because you're running, you know, more limited downforce as well than other cars that have these numbers. The conditions aren't helping as well, and the tyres are cold. But it really feels like I would be driving it like that all the time.
Well, the ceramic brakes are a massive help in terms of.
And they're an 11k option.
11K.
You would need carbon ceramics though with this.
With that power,
There's no other brakes you would want because.
Not after. I personally
stop.
never had the experience of carbon brakes, but after purchasing this, I was like, wow.
They don't squeak either.
No, they don't.
A lot of carbon ceramics, you get that squeaky noise. And I haven't heard that from these. Mate, this car's amazing.
I put it up against my mate's R8 and it just destroyed it.
Really? Wow. So the 0 to 60. I know you said off camera you weren't keen to do many launches in this.
No launches in this. I will. Once I've hit the figures that I want to achieve, then I'll be taking this for test runs on 0 to 60 just to see with the draggy.
What do you think it can do? I think low 3s.
Look, I want to be in the say 2.9, 3 mark at least.
I think it's doable, definitely.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah.
I've seen a few RSs achieve those figures.
Yeah.
Once mapped.
Wow. So I think we're going to wrap up the video here. A huge thank you for doing this today.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And this car is incredible, honestly, and I'm not just saying that. I'm quite a big fan of Audis anyway. And if
And
you've
the
been,
RS7.
yeah, I've been banging on all morning about how much I love this car. But this car particularly, and what's been done to it is incredible. That way there, sorry. There's that front split. I'm not sure if the camera picked up on that. I think we've you had some work done to it. I think we think the front quarter's slightly lower.
Lower. Sort that out.
Yeah, but what an incredible car this is, and you know, thank you again. And
Cheers, mate.
thank you for watching. If you've managed to watch all this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give this video a like. Also, I've got some amazing things coming up just around the corner. I'm itching to tell you, but I'll keep it a secret. But there's some amazing cars literally just a few weeks from now that I've got lined up. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you again soon. Thank you.